Hey everybody, I got a
Hello, Anne.
nerdy side to me, which is Minecraft. Well, Lord of the Rings Minecraft, that is. Ooh, that's loud. Those guys are loud. Turn that down. So yeah, I do my little solitaire. Well, sometimes I play with the daughter. She actually jumps in once in a while. Uh, while I'm watching the news, and I just sit here and do my thing. But I wanted to talk about or show Lord of the Rings, and this is the version 27, so it's pretty
Hello,
new
Anne.
as of February 2016. And I don't see any videos out there, and I especially don't see ones where they show you what you're doing in survival mode, not creative mode. I'm not showing examples. I'm just showing you what you can do and have fun with in survivor mode in the Lord of the Rings mod, and how much cool stuff there is to do. And this is
Hello, Anne.
obviously Lothlorien, if you can tell. But I'm going to show you some other areas. This is kind of the latest area that we're at. Got a little beacon just so I can find where I am. But let me just run through some basics of this mod, which is really cool. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It's a lot of content. I'm going to go to L, hit L, which shows you the map of Middle Earth and pretty much everything you need to do in the Lord of the Rings mod. For Minecraft is you hit L and it shows you. So this is, as you can see, Middle Earth here. But what's cool is that it even got the Herod and the deserty sort of South American looking area, or Africa rather looking area. And of course here's Europe, well, Middle Earth. And there's the Shire, and I've been to a lot of areas. I haven't gone to Mordor, but I'm going to show you where I've gone, and how you kind of, or at least this is the way I'm playing Lord of the Rings mod, is by I'm sort of establishing bases in different areas and building up and just getting all the assets and checking out the different things in that area. Let's start in the Shire. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me explain this map first. Okay, you can do custom waypoints, which I have two white ones here. But for some strange reason, I cannot delete them, even though it shows you this option to delete. Okay, hit return, and it doesn't delete. And it won't let me add any new custom waypoints, so that's definitely something that I gotta figure out. So, I recommend, if you play this game, is to really start your bases near generic waypoints. Also, if you're going to open this up to friends playing with you, they too can come to the same waypoint as you, and especially if you set up your base around a specific waypoint. Because when you fast travel, you click on this and you hit F, and you fast travel to a waypoint, you get to take with you like the horse, if you have any soldiers, if you have a farmer with you that you hired, they'll come with you if they're following you. But they will not come with you if you just hit M. M, if you, as you can see, there's an M here. If anywhere that my cursor is and I click M, I will teleport there. But I don't believe all the stuff will come with you. And also, other players won't. Well, they'll see your. They can see your face, but they won't see your, base. And as you can see, I have a base here, but I can't see it. I can only see dudes where I've got quests that they're waiting for me to fulfill, but I can't actually see my base. And I can't make a custom waypoint, which really kind of... See, it says I used up all my custom waypoints, and but I can't delete one, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, yeah, I do recommend when you start the game is to go stick around waypoints. For establishing base. But when you start this game, you're going to start in the Shire. So let me go to the Shire. I'm going to just M it over there. Not. Well, I can fast track it. Now let me just M it because I may need fast track. Yeah, and when you fast travel, there's a time delay. So you have to wait like 25 minutes. I don't know why it's not counting down. It should be counting down. But you have to wait before you can do your next fast travel. Oh, that's because I haven't done it yet. The cooldown, there you go, yeah. So you want to use fast travel as little as possible, and of course I'm going to do M. Oops, M. Gotta hit M. And I'm going to the Shire, which is where you'll start the game. And let me hit the L again. And one thing you want to work on is the gaining alignment points with each race. Well, that you want, you can even do freaking orcs and the evil guys if you want to. But of course I'm negative with them, so I'm enemies. But here in the Shire, I've got plus 75 alignment with the hobbits, and that's enough to get things done. the higher you go, the more things you have access to, like their crafting tables and things like that. And you get it by basically killing orcs in the or doing their quests for them. For the hobbits, most of their quests are get me some apples or get me some cherry pies, that kind of stuff. And all you do to get a quest is you just go and click on the different hobbits until one of them pops up a quest for you. And here's the book where you can look at your quests. And like for instance, this dude in the dwarves in the Blue Mountains asked me to kill 21 spiders, and another one asked me to kill 26. And as you can see, I killed them, and I got to go back to them and touch them, and then they'll just give me the 21 silver and 21 alignment points. And this guy will give me 26 silver and 26 alignment points. And yes, they work together. So if I have both of these and I kill one Mirkwood spider, it counts to both of them. So that's cool. So yeah, whenever you're in an area and you're going to hang out there and build your base, you definitely want to get about 5 quests in that area, and that way that when you do stuff, it'll count for how many ever are asking for spiders. You kill a spider and you have 5 quests. They're all asking for killing spiders. That one spider will count for all 5 quests. Okay, so quests are cool. Here's my base in the Shire. As you can see, you really want to establish a base in the Shire first and get going the iron and weapons, to make weapons and armor, and to get some food going, and especially to get saddles going, because you kind of need to get you need horses in different areas. So yeah, and yes, you can make your own saddles in Lord of the Rings, as opposed to the vanilla ones where you can only find them. Got a horse here. I think I went down mine. Oh, one thing I cheated on was, of course, in Lord of the Rings you cannot make an enchanting table. So I did go in creative mode and get some obsidian and diamond so that I can make enchanting tables, because I just want my stuff. Oh, I gotta get those pants, but I just wanted my stuff enchanted. It just gives an extra bonus and makes things last longer. And you get the see, I've even got 21 green there, and I want to use it up on something. So I definitely did cheat to get the enchanting table. Got some cane going. So farmers. Let me just show you farmers. Here's a farmer. You click on it, right click on it, command, put farming mode. And so in their inventory, you make sure they have seeds, and then they'll make you wheat. And this farmer's not doing much now because I'm not here. When you're around, they generally work a little bit better. But when you're not around, they just don't work because they're lazy. No, it's just the way it is, the game. And the way you get a farmer, you can and you can go up and talk to these guys, and sometimes a quest will pop up, but not yet. But the farmer is he in here? The main farmer dude. He's the one you can hire a farmer from. Where is he? He's the one with the hat on. Come on, farmer. Where are you? There he is. So you click on him. You can trade and get stuff, and you can sell stuff. Or he wants to buy these garden hose or buckets. And fertilizer, which if I had some bone, I could turn into fertilizer and sell it to him. And put it right here. I'd put it in here, and then I get the silver coins. I click on that, and then I get the silver coins. But that's cool because you figure out what they want, especially when you're in other bases and you find a trader that you can trade with, and you find out they want bread or they want wheat, and that's awesome because you can just farm it and keep making silver, because for the silver you want to keep buying some of their better weapons, but especially to hire soldiers, because you get to hire soldiers in this game, which is really cool. And I'll show you what I do with the soldiers. Actually, I'm going to go to the Blue Mountains now. Now, the Shire is cool. Oh, let me show you the ring. When you start the game, you gotta make in the vanilla. I did in creative mode. I made some gold nuggets, and then you make a ring, and you throw it in lava, and then that ring pops up in the vanilla, and then of course you have to jump up through it, and then you come into Lord of the Rings, and that's how you start this mod. But that's in the wiki, and I'll send a link to that. Plus, I'll have a link to the mods, the minimal mods I'm using just to get this game up and running in version 1.7.10, whatever, of Minecraft. Okay, let me go to the Blue Mountains. So once you get this a base established and you got sort of good stuff happening with supplies, you can then load up on your supplies and then travel around to different areas. Okay, I hit the L and I'm going to go to the map. Achievements just shows you a list of things you've done. Titles, I picked one. I don't know what it does exactly. Shields, whatever, you get a shield. Friendly fires off, good for options. And then back to map. So I'm in the Shire, and it's fun. You can roam around and go to the different places. Especially if you get on horseback. I never went to the woodlands here, and I've never been to the old forest. Ooh, that might be kind of cool to go there. Maybe set up a base somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go to the Blue Mountains up here. And the reason I went to the Blue Mountains is because that place really you can get the best dwarven weapons and armors, like the best. The best is actually Mithril, which you have to get in the Misty Mountains. But I actually had a hard time with the Misty Mountains and got my butt kicked. I kind of know how to do it now, but early on I just kept getting killed by orcs. And that was rough. But I'll show you. I'm starting a base there, but I'll show you that later. First, to the Blue Mountains. So once you kind of get established here, you can kind of move around and check out different areas and set up little bases. I even have a little base here, but I'm not going to. No need to show that one. It's just it's in the White Downs, and there's rangers there and orcs. But here's where I wanted to go because of the. And I'm going to go collect. I'm going to go actually zoom in with these guys because I do know that they wanted the Mirkwood Spider quest, and I'm going to go ahead and I might as well cash in on that right now. I'll be on top of the mountain here in the Blue Mountains. Okay, and the guy's up there. I know he's. I gotta find him. Oh boy, I think I have to go. Where? I gotta climb up here. Yeah, there's a base here. Or he's down there. I know there's a mine down there that I go to, but I thought they were. They're not up there. There's a home up there of the doors where you can I think you can trade with them, and you can whenever you find a lair you I put this here. This is me. I put that there. What did I put in there? It was a while ago. Whenever you do find a lair or a home or whatever of dwarves or hobbits or whatever, you can go into their chests and open them and take whatever you want from it. So it's not like you're not stealing from them or anything. These guys are drunk. And I could take the food, no big deal, but I don't need it. And here, see, there's a crafting table. This is a dwarven crafting table, and of course a furnace. And then you can get. I don't want any, but if I had an empty mug, I could right click on this and get these ales, but they don't really provide me any magic. They're just alcohol, which I do not like getting drunk in this game and in real life. Oh, down here. Alright, I'll try it out. I don't know if this is exactly where I want to go. I know I mined here, but let's start off here. I gave up on this one and did a better. He's over there, so let me go over there. Let me show you my actual base. So these homes are littered throughout the Misty Mountains. It's cool when you find them, and sometimes they offer you quests or stuff to do. So this below, way down here, is my dwarven Blue Mountains base. Let me just crawl down. There's a dwarf right there I can talk to. Oh, yep. See, he's hiring me right now. This is a quest, so you can take it or leave it. I'll go ahead and take it because I've been fighting a lot of Goondabods. So, I might fulfill this at some point. And then, of course, he has a book now. So now you know that this dude has a quest for you. And whenever you solve it, so this guy is Bomber. If you ever solve it, then you go here on the map and you can find Bomber and go, oh, let me go zoom, let me go to him and I'll collect my, silver. And great. Oh, this is a walkway. I made a walkway there, but it's kind of hard to get to. Okay. Where am I going? This way. So this is my. All right, these guys are mine. I hired them. There's a castle out there of dwarfs and a captain. You got to find a captain to hire. And I have enough alignments in the blue dwarves factions, blue mountain dwarves. See, I have 804 because I've done a lot of stuff here, and it was tough. Okay. The reason I say you really want to get stocked up on supplies when you start a base is that there's invasions. And when an invasion occurs, it'll be like this floating icon, and it can appear anywhere if you're in a not safe area. And so this whole area is not safe. Like, there will be invasions. In the Shire, there's no invasions, no orc invasions, so that's why you're safe there. And in the LOTR, there's no invasions, but of course I'm on the edge there, and we have invasions. So an invasion is when the enemy, or in this case orcs, will suddenly appear. An icon will start floating in the sky somewhere, and it'll have like between 40 and 70 orcs attack you, and they teleport like 5 to 7 at a time. But if you're standing there, they'll keep teleporting them in, and you're going to get 30 to 40, shortly. So you want to like spawn in 5 of them, fight them, kill them, back off, run away, and lead them away from the spawning point, kill them, and then start over again until you can finally kill enough of them. Kill them all until the thing explodes, and then the invasion icon will sort of explode, and then it's done. I have this, as you can see right here, I have a banner here. So let me hit F3. So that green square shows that there will be no invaders coming into that area. That's definitely not big enough. I put it on a silver block. If you put it on a gold block, this thing is supposed to be even bigger. I hit F3 there to show that. Or I could just set up a few more banners in the area just so that, because there was an invasion of them that showed up like right behind that cherry tree over there. Apple trees are really important and you get them in the Shire, you can harvest them there, but they're really helpful for feeding and healing your horses. So that's why I got that. And of course I got a farmer working here. When I was here, I'm not here regularly anymore because I'm over at the LOTR. And these guys hurt, so if you find stalagmites in the caves when you're mining, collect them and you can use them. And of course this is sort of my defensive area. And then when the orcs sort of come in from here and then they get hurt, these guys will take care of them. And I only allow a few, 5 to 7 invaders in a period of time. I had a lot of invaders pop up right around here, and they come down. But that's fine. I should probably put more these stalagmites down if I get some. But I don't really play in this area right at the moment. But I definitely like their weapons. I have this Warhammer here. Look at that, 12.5. That's really good. And the melee speed doesn't seem to bother me. It seems to work fine. The one thing I'm always in short supply of is arrows. I really think I'm going to go to creative mode and just put a chest full of arrows, because harvesting flint from gravel is kind of annoying because you use arrows up pretty quickly. And I do have chickens over here so that I can get feathers. I kind of wish they would just allow us to build arrowheads from iron. Okay, so it's about establishing a base in an area, and then you sort of work out from there. And of course, in here is my stuff, and I got the dwarven crafting table, which is really cool. That's where you can make the cool dwarven weapons. These are all LOTHLorian ones, but I do like the dwarven ones. I think they're the best. And the way you make the heck did I? That's not what it is. The way you make that is not what I was supposed to make. Dwarven forge. The way you make dwarven steel is you put the iron and then the dwarven rock, which I did, but I guess I didn't do it right. I need to relook that up. But yeah, there's a way to put the iron and you put a piece of iron and a piece of dwarven rock here into the forge, which I did. And hold on, I'm going to pause this game and look that up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the way you make the steel, I guess I just put it in the wrong order. Got it. Is you put one of these on top. I put it the other way around, so maybe that's why I didn't do it right. And that's it. And this will make dwarven steel, blue dwarven steel. And this is just mined off the mountains, or down, off the mountains, and there. And then this stuff makes all the best weapons and stuff. But you have to get a dwarven crafting table. And if you find a dwarven place, and there's some cool dwarven places in the mountains, so if you find one of these there, you'll be able to make it. Or as you get more alignment points, you'll be able to make your own table and thusly make your own. And I think I will actually make something because I could totally use some. Well, oh, and then what's cool down here? Gotta show you this. Is I was mining, and what's cool about mining in the Blue Mountains, the Dwarven Blue Mountains, is that let me show you. It's kind of cool. See how far down I went? That's how awesome I am. Well, that's how much I play this game, and this is mostly all in survivor mode. These guys show up. So when you start mining and getting, I was getting all this iron and all that. These guys just start showing up because obviously it's the Blue Mountains and there's the dwarves, and they just start showing up. And of course you can talk to them, and some of them will give you quests, and some of them will even trade with you. I don't see any of the book guys, and then you know, when I usually go mining somewhere, I usually will set up a temporary little abode, just for convenience. Okay, now where are these guys? Oh, a couple of books there. I see those books there. So those guys are somewhere where I could collect the alignment points and silver. And of course, when you get up to 1,000 alignment points, you can order your own invasion horn. Although it's like 2,000 silver, it's pretty expensive. And I don't really need it, actually. I just would prefer hiring a bunch of guys. Oh, let me show you how to, in hiring the guys and commanding them. Because I don't like them following me around, right? So when you initially hire, these guys will follow you around like crazy. Which is here. If this is off, he'll follow me around, right? He's going to follow me, okay? And I don't want him to follow me, I just want him to guard this area. So, come back over here. Move up a little more. Okay, and then just guard mode and 6. So that way they'll just stay in the area. If they follow you, especially the archer dudes, they tend to die. So it's better to have them, you know, especially when I'm setting up a base. It's kind of better that they just sort of guard your area, you know. And then when you're in trouble fighting the dudes, you can always run back into this area. And then these guys will sort of take care of them, and as you're healing. But when I just noticed that when I have them follow me around, they usually die pretty quickly, and you know that's kind of a waste. Okay, so I think that I'll just end it with that because, you know, that kind of helps you get started, get situated, so you don't keep getting your butt kicked by the orcs and invasions. And at night, orcs will show up around here. Not as many around here, but they will show up. And yeah, this is a fun game, and there's a lot of different regions with different races that have different quests and different enemies, and there's trolls, which are cool. I've been into Isengard. The Urks are tough, and I do not like fighting them, and the Rohan are cool. So, you know, I've been in this area, and I tried to go to the Misty Mountains here, but that was tough, and I kept dying. I've been in Gondor. Oh, and this Lord of the Rings does not have major sites. Like Minas Tirith is not there. It's just kind of a, you know, area with some basic towers and stuff. And they don't have all like the major characters in there either. So it's just kind of generic towers and generic, you know, the set trading places and homes. But they are planning on doing that kind of stuff for this mod. So it's a really cool mod. And as you can see, I have barely touched it, and I've spent a lot of time on it. And I'll do another video of me setting up my Misty Mountains thing, which I've just started. But I know this is probably long enough for you. All right. Enjoy.